No, my number of subscribers. I'm not gonna tell you what she thought.
You were 68 when you and I were helping you out here with this YouTube
there could be
and
servers on this
PlayStation. So you got 3 subscribers since you started doing your video game thing.
It's because of that Pusa Studios. If I would have found them years ago, man, I would have at least 100 by now.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
used
big.
to hang out there. I used to hang out there quite a bit, but then they turned into like kind of like a donation, give me money site. I don't like that, but that's okay. They're good people,
Yeah.
but everybody's got to make money somehow, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just not.
That's not my imagination. They pay more attention to you if you donate too.
Oh, I seen that. That's what I didn't like because before I used to hang out there, they talked to me like how you and I are talking, and the next thing you know, it just was like, I would say something in the chat room, and then they wouldn't really answer, but people that were paying money and giving donations, they were getting like awesome royal treatment, and I was like, that's not cool. And mostly it's like, hey man, I thought we're like Canadians, I thought we were like, hey, how's it going?
You thought we were cool.
Yeah, oh well.
That's the one thing. I know you don't agree with the stereotype, but that's the one thing that they want us to believe here in the States, that, you know, us people in the States don't look out for each other as much as you Canadians do.
No, there's a lot of places in the States that are just the same as Canada, man. And there's lots of places in Canada that are just as evil and rotten as it is in the States. It's the people, you know what I mean? There's good people and there's bad people. Unfortunately, you got a few more bad ones, but hey, don't think that we got all good ones. Everybody thinks, oh, Canada's so great, this and that, and then some people come here and get robbed when they come here for, you know, like, for a vacation. It's like, what happened?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you went the wrong place. You having problems? Getting your game up? Or
I got the game up, but I have no clue what I'm doing. I know what it wants me.
Okay.
I know what it wants me to do, but I need a walkthrough.
Oh yeah, I
this.
see.
Shit.
Yeah, it says that you're live now.
Yeah, I need a walkthrough.
Yeah, I wanted to. I gotta go find a save zone because I wanted to see that game. So I wanted to know if I wanted to buy it sometime in the new year.
It's just me walking around right now.
Can you play online with? Can you play online with people or no?
No, it's like a.
No.
Yeah, it's
I
a
know
one.
You can with Red Dead, but there's yeah, I got so many friends that have that game, Red Dead.
Do you watch South Park?
Not as much as I used to. I think it's because I've seen so many episodes that it's like every time I watch any, it's always a rerun. And then they have a thing on YouTube where you can watch South Park 24 Hours. They have a whole bunch of South Park 24-hour channels, and I watched a whole pile of them. So I don't think that, besides the new ones that have been made this year, I don't think there's very many that I missed. Yeah, YouTube's good for that, man.
But
lots of really good free stuff. Why do you like watching it, or are you talking about the video game?
But there was this one I was watching it within the last week or two. And they were playing Red Dead on that too. And I thought of you.
They?
I was like,
yeah, they were playing also before. Remember that one with the South Park, or I mean, Warcraft? Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That was fun. That was funny.
They were playing Red Dead.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, a lot of people were shocked. A lot of my friends are like, "How come you didn't get Red Dead? I thought you were gonna pre-order that and everything." I said I didn't say I was gonna pre-order it, and they're like, "Well, how come you didn't get it?" I said,
you know what I started? You know what I originally started my channel for? This isn't what it's for now. Just what I originally started it for. As you know, I'm writing a book, and I originally.
No, I didn't know that.
I originally.
Whoa! What do you mean you're writing a book? You never told me that.
I'm writing a book. It's about superheroes and.
No, you never told me that. I don't remember you telling me that. I would have remembered that. Okay, so anyway, you made your channel for what reason?
To promote the book. But ever since, and I'm still gonna do it when it comes out. But
So
If I go in this
you
way,
can
they
like,
destroy all the evidence.
But now
put
it's
those,
like,
you can like do that on Amazon, can't you? I mean, like, you don't need to be. You can self-publish. You don't need a publisher.
yeah,
There's a lot of
that's what
those people that do those UFO books and stuff like that, and they all do them like that.
that's what we're
Well,
gonna
I
do.
don't know. I'll have to look up some information on that and give it to you.
So anyway, now it's like I've made friends and you know had a whole different experience than I thought I would. You know what I?
Yeah, Ari, the funny thing for me is, if I didn't know Bucky or on YouTube, I would never, ever, ever have found you. I know that 100%. But
Same
the
here,
thing
man.
with this, and then the funny thing is, it's like when I was on YouTube for the first couple of months, Bucky was, oh man, he was all over my channel talking left and right because he likes the wrestling, eh?
Yeah,
And I have these like wrestling cards, and he has the same wrestling cards, so he was really into that.
yeah, and I
But
watched
he
some of
doesn't.
that.
He but he doesn't comment hardly at all on my videos because I don't do just wrestling cards, as you can see, and obviously he's not into those art files. So
You either, Homer. Nah, he doesn't
So-
comment on my channel much either. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
so-
all I had to say.
but holy smokes, he really watches a lot of videos. If you go to his page, it'll show you liked videos, and he likes like videos like every single day, like about 4 or 5 to 10 videos,
I should
and
look
they're
for
all
a
weird,
sneaky
strange
way.
videos to me. Like I don't know, kind of like kitty stuff.
They're all
Some
in.
stuff is cool, but some stuff is I wouldn't be into. Like I don't know, like Smurf toys.
Gotta
Shit
be a
like
vet
that's
around
not
here.
for me. I was when I was younger. I liked the Smurfs then.
You know the guy who wrote the Smurfs had a mental breakdown, right?
No, I didn't know that. Honestly. I
Yeah,
used to really like them when I was little, though.
he legitimately he started thinking the Smurfs were real.
Oh, smokes.
Yeah,
That's not good.
it was.
That's not good.
That's the story.
Yeah, it's funny. Just wanna
I
say
guess
before I
he was a really
forget-
sweet guy, but you know, what
Well, I don't
happens
think he's
happens,
evil.
man.
You can't create Smurfs and be evil. But what's really funny is how you asked me about Rob. You have no idea how many people ask me about Rob, and they think that like there's something maybe wrong with him or mentally, or that other people like they think that he
There
might
we go.
really think he's a special agent. And the
They
funny
thought
thing is,
what
I've
mom
talked to him-
thinks. I
Yeah,
thought.
and I've talked to him the same as I talk to you, and me and him also like we email each other probably 5-10 times a week, and he's just normal as normal can be. He's just really likes having fun, and he really gets into acting. And that hat he wears, I was the one that I have a friend that has a company that makes hats and signs and T-shirts, and he made that hat for me for like $10, man. So I sent Rob the hat and a T-shirt, and so he wears that black special agent hat that has special agent embroidered on it. Man, that cost about $30 to buy in the store. I got it for like $10. So I gave that to him. And I think I gave him a bunch of shit, but I don't care that much.
So, are creepy little box and you boyfriend girlfriend? The lady behind creepy little box.
Oh, you never know who that could be. There's always a dark mistress here that is involved with our crazy little activities. Yeah, she's I guess you could say the better half.
Of you.
Yeah,
No, man.
there is.
Yeah.
So Rob, he's pretty excited about getting that new laptop. Do you go on you want a computer very much yourself, or?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yes, so
I watch YouTube on the computer.
so you know that if your computer broke down, you know that really sucks. You know, so
Yeah.
that's how Rob's felt for about the past couple of weeks, and then he's all worried, man. He keeps sending me these emails. He's all worried about, oh man, don't worry, I'll get these R file stuff, and I'm like, I'm not even.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, I'm not even bugging him. I'm not like saying, hey, where is it? Where is it? I told him, I said, when you can't do anything until you have a computer. He said, you fucking blew your dad's up. No wonder your mom don't want you anywhere near it. So I don't blame her.
Yeah.
2 computers down right after him touching them, and then he just wants a third. Get away. Go back. Buy your own.
Buy your own. That's something. So, did you see the new Avengers trailer?
No. Was it any good?
It looks good, but you know trailers always look better than the actual.
Man, I haven't watched a lot of movies, newer movies in years, because I grew up in an era where there was none of that green screen shit, and when special effects were really good, you know, where it take you like a week just to make the ship go from A to B, you know. It's like Star Wars. You watch the making of Star Wars and the making of the movies like Star Trek. My God,
Or
the
like
amount of work they had to do, and now it's just you and I could make the next Star Trek. It's just we need a computer and a few classes to teach us.
have you
It's crazy.
have they gotten? Do they have the Flash show down there yet? The new one? Spider-Man 1, Mom.
Yeah, not that I know it. The theaters where I live are about half hour away. We used to have
No, that's a
theater in
TV
town.
show, man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a movie, The Flash. Like,
And
no,
the,
I don't even really watch much TV, Bob. I got a satellite dish and everything.
I was just gonna say, if you look at the old Flash show versus the new Flash show, I totally get what you're saying. The old one was just a guy in a suit zipping around, and you know, no computer, fancy computer tricks.
When I was like little,
Yeah.
in public school, grade school, I guess you call it. My mom used to love watching The Incredible Hulk, and I used to watch that all the time.
With
like,
Lou Ferrigno?
You betcha. I can't remember them now because I was like a little kid, but back then I didn't miss an episode. And the cool thing was like my mom was right into it, so there was no fighting for the TV. There was a lot of
we
good
haven't
shows.
made it past the first boss, Mom. She's looking it up for me. I'm sorry, Cryptic.
No. No need to be.
Just looking up for me.
Talk away like I am. Got something to say it. Jump right in, say it, so you don't forget.
Yeah. So anyway, Lou Ferrigno, you know he did he was the neighbor on the King of Queens for a while there.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff there. He's been on Star Trek. There's this, or which one is it? I don't even know if you're a Star Trek fan. I'm not a Star Trek.
I am.
I like Star Trek. I like Star Trek, but I'm not a Trekkie. So
No.
like, a lot of people know a lot. But there's this people on YouTube that they did a couple seasons of their own Star Trek, and they did it the old-fashioned way.
they got in
Yeah,
trouble, didn't they?
I don't know. But Lou Ferrigno's in one of their episodes.
Really?
And Lou Ferrigno plays, I think, a Klingon. Yeah. I watched all of them, and I was like, holy smokes, is this ever good? It's just like the original. And all the actors were great. There's none of that, you know, where you're like, I don't like this guy or that. Well, at least to me, there wasn't.
Yeah.
Women, attractive, everything just the way it's supposed to be for 1960s style Star Trek.
Yeah. And the go-go boots. You can't forget the go-go boots.
Oh yeah, they got them dressed just right. It's the way they're supposed to be, just like they were in the old '60s shows. before I was born, but sure, when
You
I was
know
a
what
little
I
kid,
like
man, all
watching?
the way to high school, lots of that on
You
TV.
know what I like watching in reruns? It's from the 1960s, and you could probably guess this about me. Batman, the old Batman
Yeah,
show.
I remember, it's kind of funny. I remember watching that before I went to kindergarten. Because I remember I used to watch that all the time because it used to be like, um, that was on. And then after that was Hogan's Heroes, but I didn't like it because I was just a little kid. But I never missed. But then they had Maxwell Smart, and I used to always watch Maxwell Smart and Batman, but I didn't like watching Hogan's Heroes.
I still don't. You know what happened to Hogan, don't you?
Yeah,
How we
yeah,
killed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was his name? I can't remember his first name. I just remember his last name.
Bob.
Crane. Bob Crane.
His name was Bob. I remember that because
Bob.
my name's Bob. Come on.
Yeah, I just remember his last name though. Crane.
He
Now I can say
he had
it.
a movie made out of him too.
Yeah, that's something that my parents would know better than me.
Yep.
He's more he's more like an actor from their era, but like he was doing Hogan Heroes when I was a little kid, but
Yeah.
I was right near the end of Hogan's Heroes. Last season probably when I was watching it. Also there were reruns or something, I can't remember. Alright, just gotta scrap this stuff and then I can save my game.
So
Scrap all this junk so I don't lose it or somebody don't just come along and steal it. Yeah, you can put locks on some of your stuff, and if somebody comes along and steals it, they get a
you're playing
badge.
you're playing Fallout again?
Yeah, that's what I basically almost always playing. So now you can't save it, you just have to log off when you're done. So here we go.
Yeah.
Quit to main menu. Yeah, I changed I think I changed it, didn't I? Loading screen? Yeah. When I was trying to help you there, it was really annoying you when I was trying to help you do your setup to get onto YouTube. I had a loading screen for Fallout and it had this music playing all the time and it was annoying me in the background. So I changed my loading screen to a different Fallout one that doesn't have music, so now I don't have to hear that. But that was really annoying. It was just like, I didn't know how to turn it off. Like,
The only thing I want to do now with that is to figure out how you got a video of yourself like going on in the corner. How do you do that?
Simple. It's simple in a way. It's simple if you have a PlayStation camera. If you don't have the PlayStation
I don't
camera,
have a PlayStation camera.
Okay. The PlayStation camera is how you do it. That's the only way you can do it.
Oh. So.
They're actually not expensive anymore. I mean, anything that costs anything is expensive. But I'm just saying, like the PlayStation 4 has been out for a while. The cameras used to be expensive. I'm just gonna take a peek at the Walmart USA. There we go. There. And once I look at the price at Walmart, that's basically what it'll be everywhere in the States. US for camera.
So.
Okay, and Canada, they're like $17. Jeez, in America, that'd be cheap. 12 bucks. Yeah. Yeah. See, this little camera thing, what it does is it has this little mount. You don't need no screwdriver, nothing. It just has like a rubber bending clip where you just it molds right onto your top of your TV. You know, you have a flat screen, right?
Yep.
Everybody
has one. Are you kidding?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You never know. You never know. You could be talking to somebody.
The one guy that doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. No. So it just goes on top of your TV wherever you want it.
Yep.
And that's that. And it comes with games. Like you can have you're sitting on your couch when you're playing your PlayStation, and you can have these little robot things, or like you can see them all over your screen, and they interact with your hands as you're moving. If you ever want to know what I'm talking about, just one day when you're bored, go on YouTube and type in PlayStation Playroom, and then you'll see where they get these little robots. You just, like I say, you move your hand, just like little games you can play with your camera. I did for a while, and then that was it. The only thing I use the camera for, like I say now, is just if I want to go live and talk. People come in and I interact with them. Yeah, so I don't know what it costs in the States. Let's see, USA.
Need to get me one of them. That's nifty how you do that though.
Yeah, so I don't know. Probably like $30-40 or that's just I guess is what it costs there. It's not cheaper in Canada. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, that little camera's the only way you can do it. You can't do it with a webcam or anything like that. It's too bad you can't, but you know. See, that's in the headset that I wears. It's like a PlayStation headset, but you can use it for anything. I was thinking about in July to get the virtual reality, but then I changed my mind because I'm thinking like about a couple more years, the bang, the PlayStation 5 will come out, probably like 2-3 years, and then the new virtual reality headset.
You wanna know my opinion on that? That yeah, it's cool, but it's kind of overrated for the price they have you paying for it.
Yeah, it ain't cheap.
I don't have it yet, but
yeah,
you know,
me either. A lot of my price range for just playing around. I don't mind my main entertainment. Okay, fine, I got a PlayStation 4, and then I don't want, like, holy smokes, I gotta pay this, for another PlayStation 4 sort of thing. No way.
Yeah, until they make that stuff cheaper, they're not gonna get the crowd they want.
Yeah, I don't have anybody that I hang out with. Nobody I have. No friends. I'm talking about offline. None of my offline friends that I actually know have virtual reality. None of them. They just have the PlayStation 4. And my one buddy Dale, all he does is play friggin' basketball. That's a guy I know. And then all my other friends that I actually know, they're always playing either Grand Theft or now they're all playing Red Dead. And my brother-in-law, he's playing Red Dead, and then sometimes I see him playing Diablo, the new Diablo. Me, I'm always playing pretty much Fallout or hockey.
Yeah. I haven't got a hockey game since the late 2000s. And I made myself a character in that too. I gave myself all 100 stats. You know.
Oh, right on. Right on.
It was like you couldn't fight against.
Do you ever do you buy your games like at the store, or do you use those PlayStation cards and buy them with off the PlayStation store?
Depends on the game.
Yeah, I used to buy them all the time, the box ones, and then
But
now I use the cards because it saves like $10 basically. And there's no tax; it's just all included. If it says, you know, $60, it's $60. But if you go to the store and pay at Walmart, then you got to pay like $60 plus for us it's 13 cents on the dollar. So that's a lot of 13 cents times, you know, $60. So
Like,
anyway, I said to myself, I don't need the case, because I said to myself, you know, 2-3 years down the road, that Fallout 4 case won't mean nothing to me, because I'll be playing Fallout 5. So I'll be like, so I said, like, screw it, I'm gonna start buying the PlayStation cards for now on and just buy them off the PlayStation.
Injustice, we used the cards.
Oh, for you were getting your like downloadable content, right? Like
Yeah,
extra characters.
Yeah, the downloadable content.
That's where that's where you'd have to use the cards for sure.
Yeah,
because you're right into that. If you're really into a game, yeah, it's good to invest that stuff. Mostly if you're gonna play it a lot.
I mean,
like,
come on. They gave you like the worst characters too. You had to buy all the good ones.
That's not nice that they do that though. They do that not just for your games. They do that for my games too.
It's money hungry is what it is.
The nice thing for Fallout 76, they said that every single downloadable content, and they said they got lots of them they're going to be doing. They said it's all free.
Yeah.
They're going to make us pay for it.
Yeah.
They said the only thing we have to pay for is cosmetics. Like, let's just say you want to buy like a certain suit. But the thing that's cool is you can grind for these things called Atom Points. And you can use those Atom Points and buy anything in the store instead of using real money. All you have to do is just grind. And then, you know, like a day's worth of grinding, you got enough points to buy what you want. But a lot of fanboys, they don't like to grind. I like to, like, have games. Like, before all the crazy stuff, well, I'm talking when PlayStation 1 and before that, when I used to have a Sega Genesis before the PlayStation.
You were a Sega guy too?
Oh, yeah. You had to unlock your characters, man. You didn't have to pay nothing. What you had to do was beat the game. Like, let's just say you'd have to beat the game, pretend, with Superman. And then if you beat the game with Superman, and then you'd unlock, say, the Joker. So then if you beat the game, say, with Spider-Man, then you'd unlock Venom. But now, you gotta buy Venom, and then you gotta buy the Joker. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
you know
I do. Because
that's not right. Before you had the challenge of you have to beat the game with every character you beat the game, you got a reward. You unlock somebody.
That's like Mortal Kombat back in the day. How you had how you unlocked Reptile and the. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm just agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Reptile.
I have Mortal Kombat on my.
And you had to hit the guy just right, and if you didn't do it, and that's more challenging too. Made people actually think.
I got a whole bunch of videos long before I met you. I got a whole bunch of videos on my YouTube thing there on my channel. All whole pile of fatalities that I did. One of them's with Jason, you know, from Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you could stream on the old PlayStation. I still got videos for Kingdom Hearts and whatnot. Because, you know.
Well, the guys that make Fallout, they make Skyrim. Do you play Skyrim?
You know, my friend Matt, you've seen him on the channel.
Yeah.
My friend Matt, he's been trying to get me into Skyrim, but
not into that, eh?
Nah. I mean, yes, but no. It just doesn't strike me as, you know. cool.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, some people are like, I love Fallout. My brother-in-law, he's no interest, none. But yet, me and him both love Red Dead. He's surprised. Like, he just saw me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Like,
Red Dead looks
when you get
fun,
Red
man.
Dead? Yeah, he's said it's pretty fun.
If I do get it, I'll meet up with you.
Oh yeah, well,
can you do that? Can you like meet up with another person's posse?
They have a nice big long story mode, just like the old Red Dead, and then they have another thing, just like the old Red Dead. You can go online, so yeah, you can hook up with your friends online. Just
could we be like, hey?
Yeah.
We could form a posse. Call it.
Oh yeah, this
Cryptic's crew.
Oh, we get on there and we'd be dead. There's going to be so many really good evil players on there. Yeah, but there'll be a whole bunch of games like death matches where it's like 40 guys on one team and 20 guys on one team and 20 guys on another team, stuff like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
In the story, my brother-in-law doesn't ruin anything for me. He just said he hasn't even done the game yet, but he said the story's just like awesome, like the original. So remember how good the story was? And I said, yeah. And he goes, the same with this. You're gonna love it.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The old Clint Eastwood Western movies.
Yeah.
Like Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
I hated those when I was young, but I liked them when I was old. When me and Rob did the Christmas special for last Christmas, Rob bought the Mexican Army, and then, do you ever see that scene where Clint Eastwood, I can't remember which one it was, but did you ever remember the one where he sees this old man and he's making coffins and he tells the old man, get 3 more ready or whatever, or 4 more ready? Yeah, do you remember that? Or then he walks up to these guys and they're like,
vaguely,
they're laughing at his horse, and he tells them to apologize to this horse, and they're like laughing like as if we're gonna apologize to your horse, sort of thing, and they're laughing their asses off, and then he just pulls his gun out and kills them all, and then he walks by the old guy, that's taking more coffins. Right? Well, Rob and I stole the scenes from there where Rob acts it out, where what happens is...
You didn't steal them, you borrowed them.
No, Rob's Lance's target. Rob's trying to find Santa Claus. He's got to save Santa Claus. So Rob's trying to get to the North Pole. But Rob ends up in Mexico for Mexico, North Pole. What the hell are you doing in Mexico? Anyway, and Rob has a TARDIS all the Rob, Doctor Who's TARDIS.
Yeah.
So Rob shows up in his TARDIS, and then he's right in front of the Mexican Army, and then the Mexican Army starts laughing at his TARDIS, and Rob says word for word, just like Clint Eastwood. He's like, I don't like you laughing at my TARDIS. And he says, I don't like you laughing at my TARDIS. And then he says something like, just like the movie, he says, if you guys are nice and apologize to my TARDIS, maybe my TARDIS might forgive you and everything will be fine. And they all start laughing at him. And then next thing you know, Rob kills them, Yeah. And then he continues on with his adventure. And then I'm like, well, what happened to Santa Claus, man? He's like, oh, Santa Claus? He's like, oh, I know. He was a goner because he tells me that Santa's in some jail in Mexico. And then I have a scene where it shows you Santa Claus in jail, and it doesn't look very good.
Can I try to bust him out?
Oh no, we already have the script made out for this one. It's already made out. I can't tell you what happens, but I can tell you one thing. There's no Santa Claus and Mexican Army and busting Santa, nothing like that.
No,
but you guys, yeah, no, that was last year. Already been done. I can't do it again.
Yeah, do it.
This is a brand new one, man.
Right.
Last year, Rob says to in the Christmas one he did last year, he's like, and then this mutated reindeer came out of nowhere. And this is like when Rob's up in the North Pole and he finally makes it to the right spot, and he's like, and he fought the You know the abominable snowman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, Rob screws up, and he didn't mean he did this accidentally, but it turned out good. He called it the abdominal snowman. You know, like a stomach. He goes. So then I encountered the abdominal snowman, and then next thing you know, he says he gets into a fight, and the abdominal snowman kills everybody that's in his party. You know, he has this like SWAT team with him. They're all dead. The only one that lives is Rob, and he kills the Yeti. And then he's like trying to continue on, and he's in a blizzard. And then he says he sees this like light up ahead, and then he sees this reindeer, and he says, "I see this reindeer, man. His nose is glowing red. He goes, I think it's a mutated reindeer." And then next thing you know, you see a scene of a shotgun. And then you see this little cute reindeer with a red nose, and it's Rudolph, and he's going, "Yippee, yippee," and he's dancing through the snow, and the next thing you know, you see this guy with a shotgun, he's like, ch-ch, boom, and then it shows you that exact reindeer gets killed and dies, and then next thing you know, it goes back to me with the camera, and I'm like, "You stupid idiot, you killed Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer." And then the camera goes back to Rob. And then Rob doesn't say anything. He's holding his badge up, and he's like looking like dumbfounded, like. And then he just continues on with the story of what happens next, where he ends up having to pretend he's Santa Claus because Santa Claus is dead or in a jail. So then he dresses up like Santa Claus to battle the Grinch, and then him and the Grinch get into a wrestling match in some public school gymnasium in front of a bunch of little kids. And Rob wins, becomes a hero, and then he has to get back in time for Christmas. So he gets in his TARDIS, he goes home, then he acts out the entire scene where I go, "What happened next?" He goes, "What happens next?" He goes, "I jumped out of bed and opened my window," and then he acts out the whole scene, and I clip in the clips where where Scrooge goes, "Hey, young man, what day is it?" Yeah, and we act out the whole scene, where Rob's telling the kid to go get him a goose. He's like, "Do they still have that goose in the window?" "What, the piggy one the same size as me?" Rob acts all that out. Oh yeah, and by the way, the three ghosts of Christmas, and the Christmas, what was it? Past, future, and present. Was that what it was?
Past, present, future.
Well, the three ghosts of Christmas that Rob saw was Stanley Kubrick, JFK, and Richard Nixon.
That part you told me.
Yeah, and they're the ones that sent him on his quest. Yeah.
Which one was Stanley Kubrick again? The future one?
I can't remember, honestly, man. I one of them. But
that's funny.
So as crazy as that all sounds, this one that is 10 times more off the wall and more. Oh, it's out there. Wait till you guys see it. When Rob sends me the stuff that I need, and I edit it up and put it together and put the stuff in that I have, and then me and him act out stuff we have to do to finalize it. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so funny. I just can't wait. I don't know. I must have 15 clips I've edited in the last 2 weeks that are just brilliant. Just brilliant.
The what room, Mom?
Yeah. You ever try that Mountain Dew Code Red?
Yeah, that's good stuff. Do they have the purple one down there?
We just got the Voltage, the blue one.
The blue.
And we got the red one, Code Red.
Yep.
And the other ones are just like the regulars. No, we had...
All you're missing is the purple. There's only...
We don't have that one, man. When they had... I don't know if it was the same in the States. Did they have a contest to see when you can vote for and see what one would win? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had the purple. They had a purple one then.
Yeah.
But it didn't win.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I tried the purple one, and it was okay, but it was nothing special. And then they had a white one, And I tried the white one, and then I didn't think it was
The white
anything
one
special.
sucked. It was just like Sprite.
Yeah, and then I didn't try the red one forever, and the red one didn't win. The blue one won, the voltage, and I liked the voltage one. And then they did it again. They had another one, and then the red one won the second time. They didn't do a third one here.
They didn't do a third one yet here too. So maybe they haven't done a third one yet.
Remarkably clean air vents.
I don't drink coffee. I used to when I used to work at the cement plant back when I used to work in that. But I only drank it to keep awake. But I don't like coffee, and sometimes I only drink a couple cups of tea in the winter. So to get to my point real quick is I drank 24 of that Code Red a week. That's my coffee.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
Yeah, you'd think I had diabetes or something, man. I don't know what the hell, but no, I drink 24 a week. No more, no less. 24, 212s.
Yep.
They're $4.99 each.
So.
Email here to see if Rob said there's a chance he could get his computer. I told him, like, I said, first thing, get your computer. I said, make sure you enjoy it. Don't get worrying about those videos. I said, if you get it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I said, just do the videos on the weekend. I said, Christmas is a long ways away. I said, my only concern is if you have a working computer, I want to make sure I get those videos up no later than 1 week before Christmas, because I want to get it near the Christmas spirit. But I also told him I wasn't going to put it out the first week of December. I said, I didn't want to do that. I said, I had a lot of work to do on those clips, too. And sometimes people don't want to talk about Christmas in the first week of December. But when you get to about the middle of December, then people start feeling the holiday spirit. Don't let him near the console! Sometimes the first week.
Yeah.
Once you get the TV show,
we have a radio station that plays nothing but Christmas down here for like 2. Yeah, since Thanksgiving. It starts on Thanksgiving and then it ends around the New Year.
We had this big stink here a couple of years ago where people got upset for Merry Christmas. So then they waited. So then the stores started taking down their signs for the next Christmas, and then instead of having in their windows Merry Christmas, they would say like season's greetings. And then all the other people, the normal people I call them, they got mad and said, we're not going to shop here unless you put the damn thing back the way it's supposed to be, Merry Christmas. So all the stores changed it back to Merry Christmas. Hey, majority rules.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, they only changed that because people in the city, like 100 miles away, were changing it, right? Our town is like a small town. It's like, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't offend anybody. We're like the same people that have been living here for like 100 years. It's not, nobody's going to be offended. The only thing nobody's going to be offended is that we're not going to go to the store and take down the mail. That's ridiculous. You don't want to celebrate Christmas, or you're not Christian, and you can't whatever.
You shouldn't shove it on people.
Yeah, you don't see other people like flipping out over other holidays that are non-Christian. So why is everybody got to attack Christmas? Like, I mean, I was seeing not long ago that people are like all upset about the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or the show
Baby,
Rudolph
it's
the Red-Nosed
cold
Reindeer
outside. It's up here.
Yeah, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because of the bully.
Don't let him near the console!
Like, my God, man.
That's from the Huffington Post, right?
Like, I don't know. I can't remember. There's a link on Facebook or something. I read it, and my friends posted it, and then another friend posted it, and then a third friend posted it. And I was like, I'm gonna look. I think I might read this. And I was like, my God. I mean, anything to be offended about in this world. How could you one day be so bored and you're like, hey, let's pick on Rudolph.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
10 seconds remaining.
I didn't like Rudolph as a kid, so I'm gonna pick on
5
Rudolph.
seconds
That is
until
that's
deletion.
ridiculous.
Things have gotten to the point where I think that people just like to start a protest so that they get attention. I don't even think they have. I mean, it's like, hey, how come you can't marry your pet dog?
I forgot my password.
Because that's not right. How come it's not right? It says we have the right to do what we want. Well, then let's go have a protest in front of town hall. And next thing you know, town hall's like, what are we gonna do with these weirdos? They're like, well, we don't want this in the papers. Let's just change the law and let them marry their goldfish. You know, and that's how it is. And some places do that. Not here, thank God. But I know there's some places in the States you can marry a horse and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, George is weird. That's all I'll say to that one. I don't know. I don't know. Mom.
Get out of the way! Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
Oh, Mom. What? You ran out of time, you didn't?
No, first of all, I didn't heal. First,
Is this tech
She
support?
took the
I
game
forgot my
away
password.
from me, Cryptic. Now she's doing it.
Don't let him near the console.
This is all Mom.
you watching?
Hold him back.
You watching this or no?
Full deletion.
I just said I forgot and I'm going there now. Here I am.
Oh, sorry.
IT guys at my last job were
Yeah, it's all Mom.
Yeah, I heard it. You watching this or no? I just said I forgot. Wait, whatever, so.
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
Yeah, I got up this morning. I guess it was 3:30 in the morning. I've been up since 3:30. I'm not tired yet, but I guess I don't know. Just one of those days where I fell asleep at 7:30 and
10 seconds
woke up
remaining.
around 3:30 and been up since. I
My
have a
5
doctor's
seconds
appointment
until
every
deletion.
2 months, and today was my doctor's appointment, so I just decided that I might as well stay up. I gotta go see the doctor at 12. Go see the doctor at 12. They call you in at 1 o'clock, and then you go to the wait into the room where he meets you, and then you gotta wait there for a half an hour when they come in. It's like,
I forgot my
geez.
password.
Can't bitch though, 'cause it's free.
Don't let him near the console.
You can totally bitch.
Hold him back.
Just,
Warning.
it's not the polite thing to do.
Stalin, the system's still purging.
Nothing's stopping you.
IT guys at my last job were rude.
Your mom gonna fight back?
She's looking at the walkthrough, or the thing, the other thing posted online.
I'm just wondering because he's taking a
She's
beating,
dying.
Not fighting back.
Spread out.
You can see old Spidey senses tingling. He's saying, "Mom, push a button. I'm dying."
10 seconds
I'm
remaining.
dying.
Use his Spidey senses.
5
He's
seconds
gonna die.
until deletion.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it, but I remember when, I think it was the PlayStation 2. Might have been the PlayStation
I
1,
forgot my
but
password.
the Spider-Man game. Me and my friends were right into it, and you didn't have to pay stuff. You had to unlock things.
Come on,
One of the
Mom,
things to
fight
unlock
back.
was,
Full deletion.
Spider-Man costume for Venom. And when I unlocked that, that's the only costume I used every time I played the game was Venom.
Venom is cool, man.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was back in the late 90s. So I guess that'd be PlayStation 1. Yeah, it would be PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I do.
10 seconds remaining.
Now we're gonna see how good Bob does after
5 seconds.
she dies.
Who's your... You know the original Spider-Man, the cheesy cartoon?
Who's my favorite Spider-Man villain?
No, yeah, on the cheesy cartoon though. Only the cartoon from the 60s or 70s whenever that came out.
Is this tech support? I forgot my
Not
password.
not new ones, not like new villains, like the
What?
old guys, like originals.
Hold him
Well, does J. Jonah Jameson count?
back. Stalin, the system's
Yeah, he was
I
quite the
thought the IT
friggin'
guys at my
bird.
last job were rude.
I liked, I think my favorite was Dr. Lizard Man or whatever.
Lizard.
Yeah,
Just-
and that Mysterio guy was pretty cool.
Yeah, Mysterio's. He's got a daughter now, you know.
I didn't know anything about what's going on now. Because my comic book days probably ended in the late 90s. And then just different things came into life, and that was it. Video games sort of stayed, and sort of... I don't know, I just started disliking comics for some reason. I remember one day I was paying $0.25, and then it was 50 cents, and it was like $1, and then it was like $2, and I'm like, holy jeez.
You're
How much
probably
are they
old,
now?
My password.
you're probably old enough to remember when
The console.
they keep adding commercials is the
Hold
thing.
him back.
Warning.
I'm looking at you, DC.
Stalin.
What's a normal comic book? It's just like you walk in and buy, like, say,
$2, I think, Mom.
is it?
$2 for a normal comic book. Currently, $3.99. I'm sorry. And
When I
that's
was a kid, my mom would give me $1, and I'd go down friggin'
10 seconds remaining.
25 cents.
come on.
5 seconds until deletion.
There we go. You're dead.
And then the most expensive comic you could buy was an adult comic, and the people at the store didn't care. They just let you buy it, and I used to buy it all the time. I used to buy it when I was about... When did I start buying it? When I was 12 years old, I used to buy it, it was like $1. You ever heard of Heavy Metal?
Yes.
The comics?
You ever watch? They made a heavy metal movie now.
Full deletion.
Yeah, you talking about the original?
Yeah.
The cartoon with John Candy and all them? Yeah, that was good.
There you go.
Why?
Yeah, I can't remember when that came out. Probably the 80s.
I watched on the Guillermo del Toro channel, the one that you said they don't get down by.
That was a really good.
But yeah,
Excellent movie.
when they finally bring that channel to you guys, I suggest you watch that, man, because
So this is you fighting now?
yep, it's me.
I forgot to give you a thumbs up. There we go.
Oh, pardon me.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password. Spider-Man! Don't let him near the console! Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
Stalin, the system's still purging. And I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude. Yeah, got it!
Mom, how come it's not letting me do my webs? There we go.
Done now.
Come on.
10 seconds remaining.
I killed all the guys. What? Why is it not?
5 seconds until deletion.
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
What's the mission?
Is this tech support? I forgot my password. Spider-Man! Don't let him near the console!
So you know heals, you push down to heal, right?
Warning. Full deletion.
Cryptic says you push down to heal. Thanks, Cryptic.
Yeah,
I thought the IT guys at my
I'm
last
looking
job
at
were
the
rude.
primary controls right
The
there.
down button.
Square. Down to heal.
You could have healed. Press down.
Web strikes triangle.
Yeah, got it!
Yeah,
Dodge.
I'm gonna hand it back to her for.
X is jump. Square is attack.
Like I said, I'm brand new to this, so. Yeah, we're brand new to this. So cut us some slack. Yeah. It's not like Injustice where I've been practicing I've had that game since
Is this tech support? I
at
forgot my
first.
password.
Try
Spider-Man!
triangle.
Don't let him near the console!
Triangle to do a web strike.
Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion.
Did you see that?
Stalin, the system's still purging. I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude. Knock him out!
I remember push down.
There you go. Some for you. You take that now.
A good way to do it is triangle and square. Grab
10 seconds remaining.
You want to dodge and circle.
Okay. This guy has a flamethrower, Mom. That's not.
I didn't get that far, Bob. I don't know.
That's not fair. I hate the guy with the
I forgot my
flamethrower.
password.
You saw it, right? You saw the guy with the flamethrower.
Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
There we go.
Stall him! The system's still purging! And I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude. Friggin' ballerina! Get down here! Get done now!
Yeah, she was outside during lunch.
Have a bad day!
When we had lunch.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds until deletion.
Hey, Cryptic,
Is this tech support?
can you,
I forgot my
can
password.
you, does it still leave it live if, can you, like, post a movie?
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
Do you know?
What do you mean, post a movie? You mean like on your channel?
Say if I went to Netflix right now, would it post?
Oh, you mean like watching Netflix live? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
No.
I'm gonna try that out, so let's see if it does it. That would be cool if you could, though. Okay, back to Well, that sucks. Only broadcast games. Well, that sucks. Another channel I found through Bucky, is another channel I found through Bucky is that, remember I said I found, it came from the basement channel? That guy needs more, he needs more subscribers too. He's only got like 2 more than me.
Oh, Uncle Ed's.
Where do you stand on PewDiePie? Well, Bucky. I came to you through him. Yeah. 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 I'm glad you did, man.
I said, yeah, Bob's excited too about that. And he's like, oh, so Bob's in the video too? I said, yeah. I said, I told you before. He's like, I forgot. I said, yeah, it's you,
5 seconds.
Bob, and this other guy
Let's
named
see it.
Travis. And he's like, oh, cool.
Let's see if I can just stick to the wall.
He doesn't know who Travis is. Nobody knows who Travis is, and none of you guys knew who Games and Greens was, and none of you guys knew who. Nobody knew who Bob was, but now everybody will know
I
each
forgot my
other.
password.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Because like all these guys all commented before on an R file, like that Travis guy, he commented on the R file, like, oh, I guess it was last
I
summer,
thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
and he said he would watch them all and got a kick out of them. And then I said, are you the guy that used to have a channel where you were eating a pizza and you had your, every time you were eating you had your pinky finger sticking out, and then you had like a whole pile of dislikes and everybody was upset saying, who do you think you are, better than people eating a piece of pizza with your pinky sticking out like you're a rich person? And I don't know why people are flipping out. He goes, yeah, that's me. I said, what happened to your channel? He goes, I think he said you two took it down or something. I don't know what he did wrong, but anyway, he said, this is my new channel. And I said, oh, well, I'll subscribe to you right now. And he's like, okay, cool. He's like, I'm subscribed to your channel right now too. And I said, cool. And then I started watching all his videos, and I comment on them here and there.
Spider-Man. Don't let him near
I
the
pretty much
console.
comment on him every time he puts one out, but he only puts one
Hold
out.
him back.
Warning.
So, did you ever watch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends?
I thought the IT guys at my last
The
job.
one with
And
him and Iceman and Fire.
no.
You ever
The
step the hell up?
last one I really watched that I could say was, I used to kind of like enjoy the off and on the Batman cartoon with Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yeah.
He did a fantastic. He was fantastic as the Joker's voice.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't do it on camera. And there's no way, he doesn't have the look. But man, he can do it for a cartoon. And he's also
He
in a
did
whole
it
bunch
on
of video
camera
games.
though. There was one show.
He's also, oh, I
There
didn't
was-
know that.
There was one show where it's actually him dressed up as the Joker. It's Birds of Prey. They briefly show what Mark Hamill would look like as. I watched all of that too.
Yeah, he's also been the Joker, the voice of the Joker in a whole bunch of PlayStation games with that. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
always the Joker voice.
Arkham. I played a
Yep.
little bit of that.
Yeah, I had that too. I had that.
I did.
It was, God, that was a few years ago. Yeah, I got that when it came out. I was a little disappointed. I was expecting more. A couple games that let me down, that one, and the other one was Far Cry
10 seconds
5.
remaining.
I hated it. I tried to get into it, I tried, and I tried, and I just hated it. Absolutely hated it, so. Not a Far Cry fan.
Who do you think's doing better, me or Mom?
Well,
It's still
Yeah.
me, but
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
be
I
honest.
can't say much because when I was
Don't let him
first
near the
watching
console.
your mom wasn't fighting back,
Hold him
but
back.
then I didn't know that she was looking up something.
Stalin!
Yeah.
System's still
She's
purging.
looking up.
And I thought the IT guys
So that
had
didn't
last
count.
travel route. This'll shut your
But
mouth.
then the next time I saw you, you were fighting.
Yeah.
So who's this right now playing?
Me.
There you go. See it bouncing around.
Can't hit him in the air.
I like doing shit with the webs. Hey, you want to play some Dead by Daylight?
10 seconds remaining.
I haven't played that in quite a while. Yeah,
5 seconds
we
until deletion.
have you played that in a while?
I got it now.
No, I mean, when's the last time you played that?
I haven't played it in quite a while myself, but
I remember the first time I played that compared to how I play it now. My God, I was terrible.
Tech support?
I was running around like a fool.
Spider-Man! Don't let him near the
do that.
console!
I'm getting sick of dying, so.
Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
Yeah,
Stalin! The system's still purging.
that's one game I don't think I'm gonna delete to make room. It's always in your library, but yeah, Dead by Daylight, I already decided this one. It doesn't have that much memory, so it doesn't take up much space.
So am I.
So that's one game I'm not gonna move. See, I have a whole pile of games in my library, like Lord of the Rings and stuff. And
Lord of the Rings, I didn't know you were into that.
yeah, I got that when it first came out, but I actually, while I was waiting for Fallout, I was so bored I actually downloaded Lord of the Rings, like maybe, I don't know, I guess that was in October, and I was playing it for a couple weeks. Then I deleted it, and it's back in the, well, it's always in your library. Yeah, it was Shadows of Mordor or whatever.
Yeah.
Is this tech
Yeah,
support?
it was-
I forgot my password. Spider-Man! Don't let him near the console! Hold him back!
Come on.
Full deletion imminent.
Web,
System's
punch.
still purging. I thought the IT guys had my last travel route. Racket!
Mom? How many of these... She's downstairs. How many of these guys...
Gotta access that console
10
before
seconds
everything's
You're doing
gone.
a lot better than last time. Holy geez.
5 seconds until
Everybody's butt.
deletion.
I'm trying to figure out... Okay. Yeah.
No,
If
one
you
of the
want to play
things I
Dead
do-
by Daylight, I'm game.
Spider-Man! Don't let him near the
Hey,
console!
listen, one second though. Yeah, we can do
I'm
that.
in an ass-kicking
when, remember, if you ever have any problems when you're playing your game,
Full deletion imminent.
just do it.
That's what Mom was doing. Yeah. I'll be the... I've been trying to get one of my